I don't have any time for any gossip now.
Got him! Got him!
Welcome to Hood Talk. This is Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get it started. So, Miss Bella, tell us what the topic is tonight so we can get cooking.
Cooking. Okay. Look. Well, but before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know It All on Facebook. You want to send him some love, there is the information. Send it, send it, send it. But hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. But on this Patty Tuesday, we are here to talk about some stuff. But it may not be so good.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
It may not be so petty, but we want to know what we need to survive in Mississippi. So, hey, we here and we want to know, and we want you to tell us what we need to survive in Mississippi. So, tell us about it.
Money. Okay. Oh, money.
Money.
Got to get your hands on some. Well, that's the first thing. I don't know what else. I don't know. Dang, I found that thing just that quick. I don't know what else. Money makes the world go round. You got your mic off. What you scared? You got to let the laughs out so everybody can hear them. Yeah, but money make the world go round. That's the first thing everybody needs is a little money.
Money.
So I guess we're gonna have
to. We're gonna have to do what?
We're gonna have to talk about professions in Mississippi.
Oh Lord.
Man, did I put enough down there?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, to me, it's just like start a profession stuff that you need to start off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Chelsea? In his house, man. Happy Tuesday, and the day after Halloween. It's the first. Everybody love the first. All the chicks come on the first.
Oh wow! Okay.
First and the third.
Mm.
So, everybody love the first and the third.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Happy Tuesday, Chelsea.
Rhonda in his house.
Hello, Rhonda.
What's up, Rhonda? It's the first. Everybody love the first. We're going to talk about what it takes to survive in Polar, Mississippi.
Woo. Wow, you just said it. You said whole little Mississippi.
Woo. It's hard. How they say it's hard, but it's fair. Don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to hit that like button.
On YouTube.
Yep.
Subscribe. All of this stuff.
Polar, Mississippi is the hardest place on God's green earth.
To do what?
In the United States to survive.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we got the highest crime, the lowest wage. I mean, I can go on and on.
That's about to make some people leave here. What you mean?
We the top at hitting runs.
What about carjacking?
I don't know if we the top, but we probably up there.
Close to it.
I don't know about that because
but you saying to survive, We
Yeah,
want to know the survival mode.
right.
You telling us every reason we need to get to stepping.
No, first you got to learn the ins and outs how to survive. So you got to know where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain parts of the town. That's why I put it up the other day. Certain parts of the town you just shouldn't be in, especially after dark. If you ain't from there, you know what I'm saying? It's like most places. If you ain't from there, stay away after dark. You know what I'm saying?
Like from that area.
Yeah, in certain areas you can
Uh,
tell. You can tell. As soon as you hit a pothole that look like it shook your whole car, just turn around. Just turn around. I'm just saying. But for real though, to survive in Mississippi. Um, one thing about it, I feel like if you going to college these days, you basically need to go to college for technology, nursing, law enforcement. We need plenty of law enforcement. I mean, uh, I mean, this, this is what you ought to think when you think about Jackson. Um, we need roads. We need construction. We need people who gonna tear down these abandoned houses. We need IT criminals that gonna take fingerprints. Cause when the last time you see anybody at a crime site take a fingerprint? This Jackson just don't do nothing. I mean, they come to a crime site, they be like, you know what? You got any idea who I wouldn't have called you if I had an idea how I'm gonna catch him and all that. Is you gonna take a fingerprint? The man broke my window, hold my door open. He did all this. It should be a fingerprint right there. They ain't taking no fingerprints. I'm getting tired of looking at all these other shows and watching these folks take all these fingerprints and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you be watching Law and Order and all these things. Soon as they go to the crime, they don't touch nothing. I want to get over here and I want to get over. Don't touch nothing. Look at you contaminating my crime scene. Man, that's all Jackson do is contaminate the crime scene. They go in there and do the opposite. You ain't never seen a joker take no fingerprint. Have you ever seen a crime scene and you said, the officer said, hold up, I need to take some fingerprints. You never heard it. You never heard it. Just like all them people, cars got broken into. They said up there by Merle and stuff, and and um and and they ain't found not one person who did it. Now, guess what? If I seen people already putting garbage bags over their windows and all that. See, you can't contaminate the crime scene, right? So when you get your car broke into, you supposed to call the police. Police supposed to come, and the police supposed to, try to do their detective work and see if they can catch somebody. Because guess what? If you catch one person, you probably caught 10. Because one person is doing a lot of crime out there. It's people that wake up and they say, you know what? I'm gonna get me about 10 cars today. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's people that wake up and they got a mindset is yeah, I'm gonna knock me a few dudes off today. I might steal me a cup, I might do this, I might do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, what my boy say? What up, Michael in his house? He said, hell to the now. Yeah. Sharon, what's up, Miss Brand? Miss Green in his house. I don't know if you want to be called Miss Brand or Miss Green, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got them make names and all that good stuff,
Say all of them.
Yeah. But yeah, but I just think you find something we need and then you try to give yourself a a way to make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like When COVID came out, everybody started selling masks. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
try to figure out a way to make money. It's the same thing here. You see all these potholes and this and that. I mean, mechanics making money. I mean, you got a body shop men making money.
The tow truck to get
Tow
your
truck,
truck and cars out
a
the hole.
repo man. I mean, it's a lot of avenues to make money. We just got to, a lot of people got to get off their boot and get to it. I mean, you just got to figure out something. And I think sometimes people get to the point they think that people supposed to come and pick them up and say, you know what, I got a job for you. And it's making $30, $40 an hour. Just come follow me to the yellow brick road. That's how people think sometimes. some people think somebody just sitting out there saying, "Hey man, I got a job for you waiting $100 an hour. Come on over here. Come on, follow me. La 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 la. You know what I'm
Not the
saying?
Smurf song.
Guess what? Guess what? Hard workers make more. I'm telling you, you got crackheads that make more money than regular people out here because a lot of people lazy. A lot of people lazy and they don't believe they lazy till they realize that they done smoked about 4 blunts today and drunk 5 beers and that was before 1 o'clock. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people got to um it's your drive. People around here got more drive to get high than they do to get money.
Hmm.
So people got to realize what your driving force. If your driving force is making money, that means you would at least get something to have tools or whatever. And I noticed the other day I seen a dude with a whole truck. He had 8, 9 tires in the back, had a whole roadside truck that he done made up. I mean, it's about vision. It's about
Hmm.
vision on something different that everybody needs.
Yeah.
Everybody need their tires fixed and all that. And guess
Yeah.
what?
In Jackson, you're gonna need to have them
And
repaired.
watch what I'm gonna do, y'all. Ladies, everybody need their hair done. Okay, everybody need their toes, nails done, but y'all need to push some of these folks that don't look like you out the way and start trying to make money with your people. You still got to start trying to make it where your money rolls around in your neighborhood a little while before it go out. And that's how it always been. A lot of other people know the circulation of your money staying around your people and before it go out your hand is we need farmers, we need our own little store, grocery store, we need a whole lot of stuff.
Yep. But you know what? First, before any of that can be done, the mindset has to be different.
Right.
Like out of all cultures, our race, people that look like us, are the ones that won't stick together, the ones that don't want to pay. They see you, they want a discount. They ask for your services and want a discount because we brothers and sisters. No, this is a business. But you'll go out here and pay Bob and Karen full price with no problem. But let somebody from the same area, and you want a discount. So we got to get that mindset out first. Stop feeling like it has to be a discount. Support businesses of your kind.
I agree. I agree. But and then businesses got to start opening at a certain time, closing a certain time. Don't open when you get ready and
When
close
you wake
when you
up,
get ready. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all want to be business people. Y'all don't want to get to the business till 10, talking about I had a long night. And this don't work in the business world. You
right?
know what I'm saying?
You have to first change your mind. You have to want or have ambition for the
Right.
business that you're trying to promote. Don't start like you get all excited, start this one business of doing a certain product. Once it gets to going, you feel like, oh, I'm the entrepreneur, so I can choose the hours. And I don't choose to get up early because I don't want to.
And,
But you have to flow with society. A lot of people up in between 8 and 8, they're out trying to shop with your business,
right.
So
And flipping houses, and I mean, there's so many things that people can do these days to make money. And I just think I tell people now, um, try to stay what you good at. You know, a lot of people reason a lot of businesses fail is because we we sometimes don't realize we good at something and we should stay in that lane.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a good designer, fashion designer, or whatever you good at, stay there. Be the best. Be one of the best at that,
Yep, or where you are.
and you can make it. And I think what we do is we can be doing good at something we like, but then we'll look over there and see another person making money doing something. We like, oh, if they making that much money doing that, I should be doing what they doing. And that's not
Too
that's
many
not
irons in the fire.
yeah, that's not necessarily how it should be done. Like I would never tell a woman that never put down concrete to start getting, start doing concrete. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell a man that never. Ain't no reason for you 40, 50 years old to just up and start. Now I want to get into concrete. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I heard they make this much money. That's how people do. I heard they make, but you don't see
So
how.
what's wrong with that though?
No, but people don't see how hard they work and the crew they have to do certain things. See, some of these crews be family and this and that. It be 10, 15 of these crews working together at different times. Boom, 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 boom. One driving the truck, one got the stakes, one got the wood, one do the concrete here, one mark this. I mean, I watch them work and it's something. I mean, it's nothing and then you got to account for the couple people who don't show up at work. I mean, it's just that many people to make a business run. And you can't just get up one day and say, I want to do something and think you got a lot of people that are gonna be down because you don't even know the trade. You ain't never been in the business, so you can't call people and they be like, yeah, you want to make some cement money? Come on, let's go on over there. And if they don't know, and you don't know, and y'all watch a video and y'all think y'all gonna be doing this, it's not as easy as everything looks. And I think we all get the googly eyes. We watch somebody else do something, we say, oh, we could do that. You know what
Look,
I'm saying?
I saw a group of people today. It was a lot of them, women and men.
Mhm.
They replaced the roof in 7 hours.
Right.
They started at one time, stripped it, replaced old woods, did the roofing, finished the job 7 hours
Yeah.
because they worked together as a team. And I noticed this like when it was time for lunch, everybody didn't stop at one time. Like two people stopped and were eating,
Right.
and some still working. Then
Right.
another two dip came down and ate, and they were still working. They never stopped,
Right.
and they brought their food. They
Yeah.
had sandwiches, something quick. They
Yeah.
didn't have to stop and everybody go to the buffet and eat for 2 hours, then come back and try and work.
Yeah. And I don't think we realize have family and a lot of that play a part in certain stuff you get into too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I noticed when you look at Mexicans and other people work, Chinese, Korean, think about what they're doing. They all picking a lane and they trying to what's name like you got some and you got the stoves. So all of them went out and they started getting toasting stoves all over the place, and that's what they do. You got the person that sell the hair. They went out there, all of them started selling hair, and boom, 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 boom. You got the Koreans and the other people that were doing your feet. All of them got together, and that's what they do. Okay,
Asian,
how how many times you seen Asians on the roof doing the roof?
not too often.
No, I ain't never seen it.
I don't know what they
I've
were
been out
doing
here,
up there. I don't know if they were doing. I seen one on the roof before, but I can't say that they was doing a roofing job.
right? But I'm just saying, like replacing a roof. I've never seen a Asian person get on the roof and replace roofs, throwing down shingles. You know, I've never seen an Asian crew. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never seen that.
They
You
stay in
know,
their lane.
right? But and that's what I'm saying. Like we got to understand if you do something like a lot of them in the tech, they jumped in the tech, so they stay in that lane and this and that. And what I say is, black people are getting it now or know how in the tech and this and that, and we need to jump in and we need to make stuff happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people that learned how to make money off, YouTube, other ventures, or working from home. Think about it. All these jobs working from home and things, they wasn't around when we was coming up. And now they just booming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Work from home, everybody's doing it.
A lot of people doing it.
Yeah. And I just think we into a different world, and I just feel like we we got to do something different to make Jackson work because um if we don't, and I'm gonna tell you another thing, people need to get into office, run for office. A lot of people do a lot of complaining, but ain't nobody running for office to replace nobody. Every time you ask somebody, you gonna run, they'll be like, nah.
What about you?
I don't agree. Huh?
You gonna run?
I'm gonna run one day.
Oh, okay.
I'm warming up.
You want? You gonna be a Dale? What is it? Who was Dale Thanks the mayor, or he was the governor of Mississippi?
He was the mayor.
He was the mayor. Okay, maybe you'll be a Dale Danks in your older age.
Yeah.
You'll settle down and run for mayor.
He was old when he ran for mayor.
I assume he looked old.
I guess he was a lawyer for a minute, I think, before he became a judge. I mean, before he became
But that was before and after, right?
yeah, because he became a judge after, didn't it? After he left mayor, did he become a judge or something?
He was an attorney. I know he was an attorney.
That was before he became mayor.
Oh, he was 81 in 2021. So yeah, he was probably like your age now. So it's time. You need to step up.
What was he first?
He was an attorney.
He was an attorney, and then he was mayor. How old was he when he mayor?
Let me see. Oh, he almost was blessed. He was born August 27th. Okay, he was the first city commissioner as Republican and lost. And here. Okay, so he became the Hinds County prosecutor in 1972. Were you born?
Yeah, when he became prosecutor.
Okay. In 1977, he ran for mayor office of Jackson, and he won.
Right.
Well, he beat the Republican Doug Shanks, but he won the election in 81.
Right.
So in 85, he became the first mayor of the city under a mayor council form. So he stopped being the mayor in Jackson in 89. That's when Kane Ditto won. But he was an attorney. He was practicing law.
And then when he stopped, did he go back to practicing law? Because I know he did something.
No, he was appointed a judge in Madison,
That's
Mississippi.
what I said. He became a judge after.
Well, I knew he practiced law, so I was just reading. I'm reading, so I know.
You
It's going-
basically saying exactly what I said. He was a
I
attorney.
didn't know. That's
Okay.
you asked me. I told you I didn't know, so I said, "Let me see." So that's what I'm doing. I'm looking.
Yeah, okay.
So he was a judge in Madison in 1989, and then in 2004 he formed a law firm with another attorney
Okay.
called Dakes Miller and Corey.
Dank's still around.
He served on the transition team for Mayor Frank Melton. Oh, really? And that was in 2005. And now he passed away June the 9th of 2021.
Okay.
Okay, what was your question?
Nah, I'm straight now.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I think it's a lot of jobs that we need to be looking at. Boom. What the thing you think the next thing?
So these are jobs, or you just saying other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Home ownership.
So these are things we need to work on to survive in Mississippi.
Right.
We need to own a home, own a car, saving money, and then investments.
Mhm.
Invest in
Because I think people fail to realize like we've been kind of sleep on owning something. You know, the powers that be got us what we always say about leasing and what's the name, but people don't realize grandma. The reason you still went to grandma's house and when everybody got kicked out and they always went back to grandma's house because grandma's house was bought by grandpa before he died. Grandma just took it over at the end and made it feel pretty good. But I mean, we got to start trying to own some stuff, you know, save money and invest in some things. And I think you know once
So do you think it's out there to teach people on how to own it?
yeah,
How, So
we
do
got
you think everybody automatically know how to become a homeowner?
oh man, we got John Honeysuckle right there that can teach them how to do this stuff.
What's up,
He
Mr.
been running the whole city up there in Nashville.
Okay then. But that's in Nashville.
What's up now, John?
Awesome.
You too. Uh, yeah, but yeah, I think yeah, we need more people I mean, that's in the ownership. I think these days, I think we getting tricked into spending a whole lot of money in the houses. You know, the $250,000, $300,000, $400,000 houses. By the time you own it, it'll be time to bury your ass. Look out now, look, John say he can help in Jackson.
Well, we need you to come on with your help. That's what we need.
I believe him. I believe him. Cause we need help. Cause Nashville has turned around for real.
Mm.
John, you done did a good job.
But you know, when you think about Nashville, the only thing you hear about country singing. You know, this is the theater where you go and promote your country music.
Right.
You may hear about Fisk University being closed, but you know, when you're thinking about really surviving as an African American, you don't think Nashville. But I heard it's an up and coming place.
Right. And I think a lot of times we just got to I'm gonna tell you, my next one It's so much more in Nashville.
I need to go and visit Nashville. When I can come to Nashville, Mr. J.
Said that kind of loud. All right. Now, this the controversial part here. Don't forget to like and share. Go and read it out because they ain't gonna like this.
Oh my goodness. Okay. The controversial part. Killings, criminals, hangouts, and crime. Killing, criminals, hangouts, and crime. You hear that? Killing, criminals, hangouts, and crime. Just break that part down for me first before I go to the next set.
Okay. Well, when I say killing criminals hangouts, I mean like, all these abandoned houses, all these we need to tear down these houses, clean up the city. I mean, have a structure, cut the yard. Even get the prisoners out to cut the yard and thing. I mean, they just don't do that no more.
And don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And stop our children from listening to bad rappers that don't tell you the truth.
Right.
Give us an example. What you mean?
Okay. When I say that, I remember when I came up, we listened to Scarface and some of these rappers, and they'll tell you they'll tell you what you think the good part about, the streets, and then they also tell you how you gonna die and how you gonna get locked up, and they'll tell you the other side of it. So I feel like if somebody gonna tell you the bad, the good side, they should also put the same bad side in the same song. I don't think enough, people when they tell you pop the pill, this and that, they don't tell you how crazy this gonna make you. You're gonna be walking around the city,
how quick you may die,
talking to yourself. You're gonna get hit by cars because you're so high, just walking around. They don't tell you this type of stuff in they rap. They don't say your friends ain't gonna know you no more because you gone. You done blanked out. You own serve. You own wet. You just standing in one place. If you ever see a dude, he just standing in one place outside the club. He just standing in place. He owns something.
It's so sad. Look, let me tell you. I knew today was the first of the month. It's been so much. I've been going busy, whatever. Okay, so I see this guy and he out here. He's doing this yelling. I used to be a DB. I used to have the wet, the what do you say? The wet, the loud, the what? He just started naming all these things.
Yeah.
You never see this guy out of character till the first of the month. And I wonder why. Because apparently he be on something else. Just one day out of a month.
You get that check.
He got that check.
He blow through that old check. He be eyes of Georgia pan around him. I'm just saying, man. We just got
like, wait a minute, what is it? I'm like, oh, it's the first of the month. I looked at my phone. It's the first.
It's the first. And when the first come around, everything change in the hood. Everything. So I mean, we just got to and I'm cringing because it done got so bad that, like I said, we got to stop letting them listen to. We really need to just let them stop listening to a whole lot of rap, period, because today's rap don't have no positive messages.
No meaning, huh?
No meaning at all. It's just telling you to go get high, go get money.
Remember the song Pop the Molly and what?
Yeah, and look, and then they tell you to rob the plug. That's the dude that's giving you the stuff to sell. Rob the plug, rob your brother, sell crack to your mother. They don't care.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying they don't care. I mean, it got ladies disrespecting men disrespecting. I mean, it just It done
announcing that
got
they used to drug him and rob him.
I mean, it's so rough and raw. And I think right now, I think men just starting to realize how dangerous messing with some of the wrong women can be to your livelihood. You know what I'm saying? And messing with the wrong dudes, just hanging around the wrong dudes. Now it just came out. The dude Migos,
Oh yeah.
that Migos that got killed today. He wasn't even playing dice or nothing. He was just there. Other people was what's name. Somebody got mad, somebody shot, and he got hit by an accidental bullet, and the first shot killed him instantly.
Oh wow.
So people don't even realize just being around the wrong people can get you waxed. And people got to realize if you really care about yourself and care about your life, you got to start realizing who you're around and what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, the Migos guy, was he in a group with people? Like, was he with
Yeah.
Cardi B's husband? No, I'm saying, like, was he with Offset? Like, what were they in a group or something together?
Yeah,
Because you know your
Migos
thing.
is the group. The
Oh,
Migos
that's
is
the name of the group.
of the group. Yeah.
Okay, and so
Right.
Offset is a part of the group,
Right.
the
Right.
guy.
Right.
Okay, so
Right.
when the Belong to the
Migos
Street,
is, I think Migos is three of them. I think.
yeah, Migos mean three.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, is Offset part of it? That's what I was asking. Like Cardi B's husband, because you know
Yeah.
your little thing you got Belong to the Street.
Yeah.
Was that him?
Yeah.
That was him that was
No,
saying
I'm
that?
saying no, that wasn't him. That was actually what's his name. But yeah, I would say all them are part of the same group.
Clique.
Yeah.
Okay. Do that for me one time. And let me see.
Okay.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
Street. Not the one that said she cold.
He said because.
No, not the one that say she cold.
Oh, she cold.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the one that said she belonged to the streets, that's the one belonging in the group.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one, I think that was Young Thug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
see, I don't know him because, like you say, that good rapping stuff is not for everybody. I just don't get involved.
Cuz I sound like a preacher.
Well.
Play with him today.
I know Pastor Plate. What a cash out. Church do cash up now. What's
Man,
that,
don't remind me, church doing cash up, man.
Church
that got boy. When they put that church, that's the worst thing they did to church. That had people at the house and couldn't go to church every day. People like, I get so much done on Sunday now.
Be able to cook your family a home cooked meal. All of that stuff.
Be like, I get so much done on Sunday that I don't even go to church no more. I get so much done. I can watch church while I'm
cooking and cleaning.
I just put it on the big screen and I just keep it going.
Well, hallelujah. I'm glad you're a part.
What's up, Latasha, in his house?
Yeah.
That was sad though. But especially when you accidentally and not to just downgrade that. What hurt me the most is just being in this city and just watching how many people I look around that's dying in our city every day. We always and we look at these stars and this and that. But let me tell you something. Just last month, I think we had about 13, 14 deaths last month.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They had 4 one weekend, the weekend
Yeah.
before, the
Uh-huh.
other weekend,
It was the weekend before homecoming weekend for Jackson State.
right.
The same.
And
Or was it the same weekend? But either way, it was terrible.
yeah, it was the weekend before because they shut it down when Jackson State playing up in this thing. Crime go down an awful lot, on the game day. I seen more police this last game day because it was the last home game I think for
Jackson
Jackson
State.
State. So a lot of people came in
Then
town.
we had special
Thing-
people in town,
Yeah,
baby. The city was lit.
only problem we had, and I'm glad to see stuff people come in town and they don't get they have a good time like Stephanie Smith, First Take Crew, ESPN, shots out to everybody showing love to our city.
I know Snoop Dogg was here.
Yeah, Rick Ross.
Young Dawes family, Rick Ross.
I mean, it just
Oh, even P Valley was in town.
okay. Yeah, shots out there everybody in town.
What if I said Miss Mississippi was in town? Would that been daddy?
I ain't gonna do it because look, I'd be a hypocrite because I have watched it because I be wanting to talk about this type of stuff, and then you got to watch stuff, even if you don't just agree with it, you got to watch stuff just to have an understanding what's going on.
What's really going on?
I'm telling you. Man,
But
boy,
you know what? This is called real stuff. You have to look. It's better to look at it on television than catch it in real life. You know.
I don't know. I'd rather watch it on television.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. It's better to watch it on television than catching it in real life.
I'm gonna tell you this. It's like these days, and I'm just gonna say because I'm sort of a dinosaur. These days, things have changed, and I have seen myself evolve to, watching stuff, seeing stuff I'd never seen before, and having to be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a new thing when the world is changing so fast that we can't really even keep up with the change. It's changing just that fast every day that you can't keep up with it. But I think the only thing now is I think we're going a little bit in the wrong direction because I don't think nobody stands for too much nothing like they used to. And when you don't, they say you're a foul for anything if you don't stand for something. And I think it's more people that is all about self and they don't really care about what's going on around them. And I hate to even hear people talk like that, like long as they ain't in my yard, long as they ain't, everything around you affect you. And until we get in a mindset of knowing that even somebody doing something down the street going to eventually affect you. You know what I'm saying? If you watching criminals breaking your neighbor house down there, you don't think one day you're going to leave the house and they're going to hit you up?
Y'all knock it off.
I'm just saying, like, we as a people, sometimes we forget about stuff like that. We forget about we could be the next victim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just think sometimes we just got to do better and be mindful of what's going on around us. Like I always tell, even my mama, what's name, I just don't want nobody to move without kind of looking around and watching the environment. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's one thing that we got to do. It don't matter what city it is. I think because the reason a lot of people getting caught off guard because everybody got their head down in their phones and they just about bumping into the door before they even see anything. You know what I'm saying? So I just think like I understand the phone once you get inside the store, but getting out your car and about to get ran over by a car and can't get in the store because you all down in your phone. We got to stop this.
Yeah.
We got to get to a point that we got to get these Bluetooths, put them in your ear, talk to somebody. You ain't got to FaceTime everybody. I think this just insecure people that have to FaceTime people everywhere they go. And then they got to show the FaceTime off to let them see around them to make sure they ain't at the wrong spot where they don't want to be at. Because if you don't give a person a little bit of a privacy, they'll find out a way to get around all these things that you think you got traps for them.
Mm-hmm. Jay said, actually, we need to have love for others as ourselves.
Yeah. I mean,
People don't do that no more.
I think
People are so vain, they think about self
yeah,
instantly.
I
They
think
don't think about
yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I think you're right. People got to start loving other people other than themselves so much. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like I remember when we see an old lady or we see somebody and you're trying to help them and stuff, and people just don't do stuff like that no more.
Look, just like your neighbors. Do you know your neighbors? If you don't know your neighbors, you got to do better. This is your home, but you don't know the people live next door to you. What if anything
I
happens?
know, I know my neighbors, but I don't know all my neighbors like me, but I know my neighbors. Go ahead. Read it.
Ah, Jay said, if not, then we hoping on luck to avoid trouble to come our way. Not just family and associates. Just for instance, being out in public. Let me tell you, I give you a prime example. Out in public the other day, I'm in the store and just going on my merry way. And when I walked past this female, I said, "Hi, how are you today?" She said, "I'm doing fine. How are you?" And I said, "I'm doing great." She was like, "Oh, okay." She said, "I wish I was doing great." I said, "You are." I said, "You looking like you living and breathing. You got air. You not under dirt. Ain't nobody looking over your body crying. You are in a great place. You are great." She was like, "Wow." I always tell myself I need to stop talking so negative.
Right.
And I was like, well, we don't have to even say that, but yeah, we can work on that. So, hey, just be grateful. That's what I am. She was like, you know what? I needed that. Somebody to say something positive. So
Yeah.
you never know what situation a person is in. So she started going into debt of what she was dealing with in life and how she was feeling like about herself just as a person. And just me saying hello to her brought this out. And it probably saved her from a terrible situation of getting deeper into how she really feels,
Yeah.
and start helping people think possible. You never know a smile, how it can brighten somebody's day.
Right.
Even tonight in a little class I had at night, I had tonight. And so this lady, she's new. She was like, "I like Felicia. She got good energy." I was like, oh, okay, that's great. You should like her. She had good energy. So
Right.
you have to show yourself, with good grace towards people. And you may save somebody from a terrible situation because people are battling so many things these days. So, like you saying, Jay, not just your family and associates, people you come in contact with.
I tell people all the time, when you start cherishing the little stuff, a lot of stuff won't hit you so hard.
Yeah.
And if you start cherishing that, just waking up, being healthy, walking up straight, can hear, can see, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, it, it's people right now that's missing limbs, fingers, accidents that they done was not. And and if they can still be happy and people can run around one leg and this and that, if people can still be happy like that, what's stopping you from being happy? And
That part.
and what people got to realize, happiness is a choice.
It is.
And you can either choose to get up on the wrong side of the bed or you can get up on the right side of the bed. And I think that's what we missing a whole lot of people
Hmm.
not getting up on the right side of the bed.
Yep, that's true.
Yep.
It's called being grateful in life situations.
Right.
Yep. What else you got?
Well, I wanted to cap it off, on the whole, what we need to survive in Mississippi. And I think when I look at it and I think deeper, I just think we need each other. And
Yep.
we ain't we ain't been pulling together like good heads should come together and talk and just like Jay John, anytime I see Jay and we in the gym or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You bouncing ideas off each other. Everywhere we go from now on, you know, getting older, being business owners and stuff like that, you should bounce ideas off each other to help the next person grow. Because when
Hmm.
you help that person grow, it helps you grow too. Because that person can get in a good situation where he can help you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
and I think sometimes we got to realize that somebody might climb over our back to get up a little farther, but that don't stop them from reaching back and pulling us up with them.
Hmm.
So I think a lot of people don't even look at it like that. Help somebody get up, and then they'll be able to, after they get up, they'll be able to reach back and pull you up too. That's the same thing LeBron did. He got up and then he pulled all his childhood friends and made them rich too. And if we had more people that would help somebody pull one person up, then we wouldn't have this mind state we have sometimes on
Right.
how stuff is, because we really need to get to the point of talking to each other and sharing ideas and being more positive.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
makes a difference.
yeah.
It does.
So what's your final thought on it? I got to hear it.
Hey, I'm with you. I agree with you. If we start trying to be a little more positive about life in itself, start seeking ways that you can take goals and make your life better other than materialistic things. And that be a lot of the problem because people take life success and put a check mark with it by having material things, those TVs and cars and clothes and red bottoms and Michael Kors, Gucci purse, whatever.
Mhm.
Those type of things are not things that will be long lasting in life. Just say for instance, like if you left here tomorrow, what good thing can a person say that you've done to implement anything on anyone's life?
Right,
What good thing have you done in your life to say, I've accomplished this, even in Mississippi?
right.
What have I done to say this will be leaving a mark where I was before I left this world?
Yeah,
So people don't work on those type of goals. You know, if you're not going to think about where your mindset would be possibly on the other side, think about this side. You're here now. What impact did I use for my purpose that was driven for my life to play up on somebody else? What good thing did I succeed at? Like at one time you were saying that you see young men and you often draw to them and you say, oh, I want to talk to these young men because I know where I been.
right.
I want to give them instructions. And see, I think that's a positive thing. If some people go through something and you can share your experience, almost like a testimony of what I've been through, because you're trying to save this person from hitting those potholes that you hit, try and move a little different this way, or try to move a little different that way, or save a little more here. Because, like now, we're in a recession. People are not realizing people are still dining out, people are still spending money that doesn't need to be spent. You know, I think it's a time to save and store up. Because what we living in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi at once. We're not in Hattiesburg where Tate said he glad he was there. But anyway,
Right.
we're in Jackson,
He
Mississippi.
ain't sweat.
But look, we're here in the city
Right.
and we're having water trouble. So just say, for instance, if something happened with the water where the water stopped again, do you have water supply where you would be okay if you weren't able to get to any? We're in a recession. If something happened where the trucks can't deliver to the stores to bring your products, do you have any backup to say I have food to eat for a certain amount of time? That's just like on life. If something happened, do you have cash around where you need cash if Russia go and hack our bank system?
Mm.
So we thinking about things. We're living in a different time. We almost have to prepare for almost anything because we don't know what we'll face day to day.
You're right. You're right about that. I never, I never thought about it like that because when I think about telling people, positive stuff, you know, um, I love giving men the game or gal. I guess I don't want people to have to bump their head too much to get to where I'm mentally at now. Because of being a man out here, you got to be mentally strong and a lot of things to just make it out here. And I
Yeah.
just think a lot of men ain't mentally there, especially when it comes to dealing with life. You
Oh
know,
no.
dealing with life, dealing with situations because people don't realize is it's easy to deal with life long as stuff going good.
Mm-hmm.
But soon as stuff start getting bad,
Crumble.
you know, you mess around and lose a loved one, you lose a job, you know what I'm saying, you get hurt or you get into a pickle, you know what I'm saying? And people don't realize, man, this world is cold, man. You know what I'm saying? This world can be cold and this world can be cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? And only thing I can say about that is I'm trying to work on myself because the world have made me a different type of dude. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say it's a good thing and I can't say it's a bad thing, but I know I'm the type of dude that I can adjust in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the world might be a bad place, but it fortified me to be able to make it through this. I know what you got to do to halfway survive, and I know the type of people you got to stay from around and the type of stuff you got to stay off of to
Mhm.
have things in life. And you know, I just wish everybody well. I wish everybody try to take care of themselves as best as possible and stuff like that. And to survive in Mississippi is tough, but believe me, you done did something if you thriving in Mississippi.
I know, right?
Yeah. So that's all I got.
Okay. Well, it is what it is.
Oh, that's how it is. How they say, how we went out. We came in is how we going out.
Listen, Linda. Listen.
Okay, what?
Listen. Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yeah.
Got him! Got him!
Yep. And it was nice. And we'll see you next week at 9 o'clock, next Monday and Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
Mhm.
Be there or be square.
Yes.
What else you got for us?
That's it. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
All right. Peace out. We'll see you next week.
Yes,
In
we will.
Georgia. Don't forget to like and share.
Right.